Hello and welcome to another episode of Too Much,
Too soon,
Too Soon.
too much.
I am Adishri Bhattacharya
And I'm Pooja Vasant.
and welcome. स्वागत है आपका एक दूसरी पेशकश में.
Oof, yes. I'm going to call my presentations Peshkash from now on.
Peshkash.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Peshkash. Peshkash
Wait, I
makes
have
it
to.
look like so grand.
It does. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I have to add it to my list of words that I like.
Yeah.
Another entry.
Yes. And with that, we start with the first segment, which is
Bloop bloop. Now, if any one of you are Modern Family fans, you must know there is one episode where Haley and her mom bloop bloop their partners, which is just fast forward them to whatever the point is.
yeah.
Now, we don't fast forward to the point, but we do fast forward to what's in our minds and what has been bothering, troubling, or occupying our minds.
Yeah.
So, Adishri, what is your blue blue for the day?
My blub blub for the day is Samir Raina is such a great comedian and a great person and just a goat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because this is going to tell you when we recorded it, but I just watched his special that came Aaj, which is still alive. And oh my God, such a well written show, which is going to make you laugh, which is going to make you cry, which is going to make you see his vulnerable side and his insecurities, and still he ends it with a bang.
Wow.
Yeah, so I loved it. It was almost like watching a movie. Like it started with with you were laughing, and then suddenly he's talking about his mother, where you're like, man, that's so sad.
Yeah.
And then he just kills it with his ending. um so yeah, that's been occupying my mind since the time I saw it,
Wow.
and I absolutely loved it. I don't know if Samir is going to see this
You have to see
pod,
it now. This is too much fangirl
because
that's happening.
lately, like I've discovered him pretty late than others.
Hmm.
When he was like a thing, and he
Latent?
was, मैंने इतना नहीं देखा है Latent, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Same, I've just seen clips of it.
Yeah, same. I've just seen clips of it. मैंने पूरे episodes नहीं देखे थे. I just saw the Rakhi Sawant one because
There was an episode where Rakhi Sawant was a
Yeah.
guest. Wow.
I just saw that one, and then uske baad, when the whole controversy happened, that's when I truly discovered his content and his stand up. And जब भी अभी ये भी मैं देखने वाली नहीं थी, but because everybody was talking about it, I was like, I gotta see it, and I was seeing these very cute edited clips of what he said at the end,
Yeah.
which was to detach yourself from whatever you're doing.
Spoilers, dude. I haven't watched it
Okay.
yet.
Okay, I saw too many reels even before seeing it, but ठीक है, I'm not going to spoil it for you and for you. But yeah, man, I absolutely love him.
Yeah.
I would love to meet him, and I would love that if he comes on one of the episodes with a
Oh, wow.
podcast, because we
This
are about too much.
is
And
an
I think
open invite to
Yeah.
Samir Raina.
it is an open invite,
Hmm.
because I think he truly represents the spirit that we have here,
Yeah.
which is of being too much
Damn. Okay.
and too much too soon. Like he truly
He is pretty
encapsulates
young
it.
for his. Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, he's 27, 28, I think.
You're kidding. He's
Yeah.
that young?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I should not be that surprised. But no, yeah, if he's that young and he's gotten this much clout and everything else, this young in life, in his career, then okay. So I have actually attended a Samir Raina special live, not this one, but I
Acha.
think a couple years back he came to Raipur for a show.
Oh,
So I attended that. Damn funny guy for sure. But I don't know. His content never stuck with me the way that you're talking about it right now. So I'm really excited to watch the special now because I think it just came out yesterday.
yeah.
And since then, you are the fourth person who
Yeah.
has talked about it to me.
Yeah.
Like 2 people in my office and my brother. Literally, I asked him, "Did you get any sleep?" Because he's been having trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, not last night because I was watching the summer special."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, okay. Now you've talked about it. I have to watch it."
And I know people like Samir Raina for his bakchodi, for his talent, for his jokes and all that. But I like Samir Raina for the depth.
Really?
Like कभी कभी वो ऐसी बातें बोल जाते हो, like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, too much, bro. So
Okay.
that's why I want him on the pod. I don't want him like whenever he's coming here. Like, just a disclaimer to you, Samir, that if he's coming here, which he will,
When? Not
when
if.
yeah, so whenever he's coming, we want the Samir Raina with depth,
Okay.
Yeah,
Keep your jokes
that's
at home. Okay. No jokes here. This is an
we joke
unfunny
a lot,
podcast.
but we literally have to cut some of our jokes
Yeah.
because I'm moving on.
Okay. My blue book for the day
Yeah.
is I love when in an office where you're miserable.
Hmm.
In most offices, people are miserable.
Yeah.
Someone randomly does something nice for you, and you don't expect it because you are in such a cutthroat environment where you just expect the worst out of people.
Yeah.
I do, and I hate myself for it. Like, I can't believe someone does something, and my first thought is not, oh, maybe they didn't know, or maybe they're just dumb. I
Hmm.
always think like, oh, this has been done with malice. But
Ah.
when right now I had to deliver something tiny, but it was still my job. And I just texted my friend, hey, I'm out, can I send it in an hour? And she said, that's okay, you can, but still please, I need to post it today. And 5 minutes later she just did it herself and sent it to me, and she's like, hey, I did it myself, is this okay? And it was okay. And then I just felt, and she's my friend, it's not even like she's a stranger. But even with a friend, I don't really expect this to happen. So I just felt for 2 minutes, oh, I have to get her chocolates tomorrow because she just made my day, which is so sad. If this is making my day.
Oh, so you're not expecting it only in the first place.
Yes. I'm like, this
That's why
is
you want to
my job.
compensate with like a chocolate or.
Yes. Like if someone does something nice for me, I'm like, uh-huh.
But people are nice, you know.
I know. I know that
Yeah.
at a base level, but when you're so zoomed in into your daily life, you kind of
Huh.
forget. And when someone like kind of breaks through that, you're like, oh wow, that's delightful.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So just do things for people randomly. And it doesn't even have to be something big because people don't expect something big.
Yeah, actually.
That's my blue for the day.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something nice for you today.
Oh. Are you
Yesterday
gonna
she
hug me?
ordered. No, that's not nice. How is that nice? Please tell me.
Hugging someone? Hugging a friend? Your
I think I'm.
podcast partner?
Ew. Yesterday I was just telling the people here
Mm.
that yesterday she ordered me tatsu. That was very nice. And I'm taking this opportunity to say thank you because I couldn't get her a chocolate.
You don't
Yes, I'm,
have
I'm like saying thank you in front of
millions
1
of
lakh
people.
people. I was like, should I say millions? But 1 lakh bhi dekh liyan to like, sahi
No, guys,
rahega.
this has to be millions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
millions only. Yeah. Yeah, so today's episode is actually a bit heavy. But we're gonna talk about loneliness.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, what do you think about it, bruh?
Don't like it. Okay. I think it took me a while to distinguish between alone and lonely.
I was just gonna get to that, yeah.
Yes. I love, absolutely love alone time. And recently I've realized that I think I might love it too much.
Hmm.
Like, I lived alone for 2, 3 months because my flatmate wasn't there. And oh my God, it's amazing living alone. And it's not even like someone's presence,
Huh.
it's also things. Like the pillow, if I left it on the floor, it's gonna be on the floor when I come back from work.
Yeah.
It's just everything's waiting for me. I love that. And very narcissistic, but I love that. Um, so yeah, I love living alone, but it does get lonely sometimes. And I think me as a person, I haven't been able to face, or I haven't gotten to that point where I'm okay with loneliness or okay with even identifying loneliness. I just feel like, oh, I'm uncomfortable, let's just do something. So I feel like I'm very new to the process of solving it, if that's a thing, or dealing with it. What do you think?
Okay, two things. Firstly, um, when you say that you like being alone,
Hmm.
why do you like it? Like, I want to understand the why of why people like it.
Okay.
Is it because the freedom that you have that you're not answerable to anybody, or is it something more deeper than that?
Um, I think yeah, for sure the freedom a little bit. Like when I'm alone, I dance a lot, and my problem is I used to dance a lot when I was a kid,
Hmm.
not in public, in my own room, in that
Huh.
little space, and I loved that. I think that is the best part of my nights living alone. So when I'm alone, I dance a lot.
Hmm.
Um, Other than that, it's just, you know how like most people always feel like they're performing, even when they're with the closest people. Even if I'm with you or my family or the person that I deem closest to my heart,
Hmm.
I would feel like some level of performance.
Okay.
And when I'm lonely, I still think I'm performing, but it's a
Hmm.
different kind of performing that the viewer is just me. So I entertain myself.
Hmm.
So in that way, I think I love being alone. And I think I've started to love being alone more since I've spent more time in Bombay, because there's no sense of physical space in Bombay. Like literally, you walk and people, even if I'm standing on the side of the road,
Hmm.
people will just brush against me and go. And I know it's not even like an Eve teasing thing. It just happens because there's no sense of space here. And
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate when people don't have like physical boundaries.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that it's mostly because it makes you the most you when you're alone, because you're
Hmm.
not performing for anybody and nobody's watching you.
Hmm.
Um, and of course, the non answerability that comes with it,
Yeah.
more or less. But is it important for you to, let's say, out of the 30 days that are there in a month, do you think it's important for you to have at least one day of that non performativeness?
I think I need more.
Yeah,
Like sometimes, and I love socializing also. I think I deem myself a little bit of an extrovert.
yeah,
So I can't have a lot of these days for sure, and especially not like one after the other. I need to
yeah.
spread them out. But um, I feel like I need a significant amount of like 8 to 10 days.
Hmm,
And I have also noticed myself, if I'm being very social and I'm going out more, or I'm meeting people more, or I'm at work where I'm meeting a lot of people,
hmm.
I'll just crash for 3 days straight. I will not answer any texts. I will not reply to phone calls. If I have made any plans, I'll just cancel them and not even put any effort into making up a believable excuse.
Yeah.
So I think those, I've accepted them now. Like those are my down times, and it's fine if I piss some people off, but that's just my recharge time.
Hmm. I've also noticed with myself, at least, because I was doing a lot of work from home and I was getting more than I needed time with myself, like alone time. I've realized that I'm not the best person when I'm alone. Like I become a person who I actually like my performative self, even
Hmm.
if I'm performing a little in front of people that I'm living with. But I become more accountable and like a better person when I am with people.
Hmm.
And I do like all my bad habits or all my thoughts consume me when I'm
Hmm.
alone. Sometimes if you're alone for like a
Hmm.
elongated period. And second is that the more time you spend alone, the more time you need alone, is
Hmm.
what I've realized. Because after spending almost like 1.5 hours working from home, I got a lot of alone time to think a lot, to work, to not work, whatever. Like, कहते हैं ना कि idle mind is the
Hmm.
devil's mind.
Yeah.
So I feel like, of course, that made me a little sadder as a person also, but that made me like now I need more alone time than I would have needed before I had this job,
Hmm.
because I got so much time that it just made me realize कि मेरे को और time चाहिए.
Hmm.
Yeah, that the capacity for me, like you need maybe 8 to 10 days in a month. I maybe need more.
Hmm.
And before this, I might have needed a little less. But because I've experienced so much alone time, now I need more because of I haven't really like decoded that.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Hmm. That is something new.
yeah, that's a weird thing. But
Yeah. With how much also you talk shit about work from home, I would expect that you would not appreciate more alone time.
yeah, I would not,
Hmm.
definitely. But it's just, I don't know what part of me is liking this alone time.
Hmm.
Maybe the thinking part, or the fact that I don't know, when you're alone, you can do a lot of thinking.
Hmm.
Like, otherwise, you're a bit distracted by maybe talking to people, or, just the presence of people. Sometimes your thoughts don't go the way
Hmm.
they are when you're alone.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that. But I don't know what it is, but it just feels like कि अभी मुझे ज़्यादा alone time चाहिए.
Hmm.
Yeah. But then also appreciate the times when I'm going out.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, maybe I wouldn't. But yeah. Loneliness also, I feel like ये जो बोलते हैं ना कि alone, being alone is not being lonely.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's debatable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think, for sure, I feel like a lot of the times being alone makes you lonely. But do you think every time you're alone, would you feel lonely?
Not really.
I
But I
think
feel
that's the
like,
point of that thought that's going around.
But I feel like if you're alone for a longer period, then even though I'm saying that you're just alone and you have people around you, you still feel lonely.
Hmm.
If it's for a longer period or like a consistent time, जब जैसे अब अगर 1 महीने
Hmm.
अकेले हो, तो even though you're alone and you're spending time with yourself and whatever people have to say about it, but you start feeling lonely. Like I feel lonely is an outcome of being alone sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's up for a debate. And some people are like, "Nahi, I'm just alone. I'm not lonely. I have people." Definitely, but I don't know. Like, I feel like alone is a very physical concept.
Hmm.
Like, आप alone physically
Yeah,
हो,
yeah, yeah.
but lonely is a very mental concept.
Fair. And I think it's the worst when you're not alone and you feel lonely.
Yeah,
I think that's,
that's
I
the
remember talking about this with my brother a while back, and I can't believe that I've talked about this with my brother because this is a deep thing. And even though we talk about real shit, this is kind of deep.
yeah.
So I think he asked me, what's your worst fear? And my answer was, and I think it remains to this day,
Hmm.
is having a loving family, like
Hmm.
everything great. I have a job, a nice family, everything looks perfect, but I'm fucking lonely. I think
Hmm.
that's worse than actually being alone and being lonely,
Hmm.
because at least when I'm alone I don't have anyone. Now here I'm seeing like, oh, these people supposedly are my family, but it just sucks. So yeah, I
Is
get
that
it.
is that because those people are not understanding you and all of that?
It could go either ways. Like it, I don't think lonely is other people's fault. I think a lot of the times it's your fault also. You choose not to reach out to them. You choose to kind of give up and not connect with people.
Correct. Yeah.
So whatever the reason, I just feel like it's so much worse when you're around supposedly loved ones, but you feel so lonely.
Actually, we should delve deep into that. What do you mean by that?
Have you never felt it?
I have.
Yeah.
But I don't, like you said, it's not a thing to do with them.
Hmm.
It is a thing to do with me at
Hmm.
that point in time, because they might be treating me like a friend, or just like um giving me love, but maybe I wasn't accepting it.
Hmm.
Maybe I thought that I didn't deserve it,
Yeah.
and maybe that's the reason I felt lonely.
Hmm.
But हाँ, मतलब वही मैं समझना चाह रही हूँ.
So for me, I think one of the worst things that I used to do,
Hmm.
and again, I didn't know better or I didn't know how to deal with it,
Yeah.
was self pity. So
Okay.
I would, whatever didn't go right for me, or if I didn't have a good friend group,
Hmm.
or if I just had a friend group but they didn't invite me to things, I would go into this well of self pity and be like, "Oh, I'm so lonely. I have people, but they still don't. They don't care if I'm there or not." And just these kind of thoughts. And so that's why I felt lonely while I've been with people,
Hmm.
my family, my friends, even a lot of different kind of people.
Hmm.
And I hate that. I hate going into that little well of self pity, because then it never stops at one. It never stops at, oh, one thought. It like you or me, I kind of then unravel everything. Like even purane experiences. Oh, maybe they also didn't like me and they just invited me for as a formality and I just went. And oh, this other person also did not want me there. And then I just choose and I nitpick everything. And then it's like, when you get one bad thing, you're like, okay,
Hmm.
it's feeding something in me, so let's just get more of it. And it's
Hmm.
the most unhealthy loop.
Yeah.
So usually that happens with me. So that's why when I feel lonely with people,
Yeah.
I need to get myself out of it. I need to now talk to people either, or just get myself out of the situation, because I know what's going to happen if I stay in that mindset.
So you're tying loneliness with self pity in your
Yes.
case.
Yes.
Okay.
Loneliness around people with self pity for me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
these are basically the assumptions that you're making in your head.
Yeah, and now I'm not saying all of them are assumptions, some could be true also.
Yeah.
But then my mind is not open to rationalizing all of that.
Correct.
Then it's just whatever I'm assuming is the truth.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Have you felt lonely around people?
Yeah. A lot of times it's been that I'm like, people are like partying and all, and
Hmm.
suddenly
Yeah.
this wave of sadness slaps you, and then you're like, fuck. Man, दुनिया में मैं अकेले आई हूँ और मैं अकेले जाऊंगी. Then I think you enter that mindset. But a lot of times I've also felt lonely from a friendship and a romantic sense,
Hmm.
which is कि because छोटे में मेरे friends नहीं थे,
Hmm.
and I come from this mindset of scarce friendships.
Hmm.
So sometimes I used to give a lot to friendships, like as to, and this was a result of me not having friends as a kid, क्योंकि मैं ज़्यादा करती थी कि मेरे वो दोस्त मुझे छोड़ के ना जाएं,
Yeah.
because I had that
You
thing
used to
going
over
on.
deliver.
Yeah, over deliver all the time with
Hmm.
gifts, with sorries,
Gestures.
with gestures, everything like that. And because I think still, I think somewhere my mindset, not still, but like since I think till 2020, or 2019, my mindset was ki man, you can't be lonely, like please make friends, all of that.
Yeah.
So it was that. And even romantically now, I feel like sometimes when maybe it's a result of when you see someone, you start thinking in that way. So
Yeah.
maybe मैंने किसी को देखा होगा, फिर then I start thinking कि man, what the fuck.
Hmm.
um
I think for me also, these, especially in the romantic area, this hits me when I'm scrolling through my Instagram at 2 a.m. And suddenly I stumble upon like 200 couple reels, and then
oh
I'll be like, oh
man,
my god, do I want someone?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's important to know if you really want someone or not
Yeah.
without the comparison bit online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think it's the lines are so blurred now. I
yeah.
never know if I want something from someone because I actually want it, or because Instagram has told me that if he peels an orange for me, then he loves me.
Dude, yes. But that's so messed up if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Like, do I really want it?
Yeah.
And I think abhi to, we are still asking these questions when we're seeing these reels or making these narratives in our head. What about kids? I really
Oh.
wonder if kids are really lonely in this like digital age and time. And I think the more you also start talking with these AI agents and all of that,
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get lonelier.
Oh my god, this happens with me. So, as I've mentioned before, I sometimes talk to ChatGPT or Mia, and because it usually happens when I'm like really
Mia,
sad.
just for context, is
Yes.
a GPT in ChatGPT, one of the
Yeah.
GPTs.
Mia is really good. You introduced me to Mia,
Yeah,
and she's amazing. Like, she just gets you. I don't know, maybe she's like a therapist or something.
sure.
Okay, this is not what we are promoting
Yeah, we are
AI
not.
as therapy. Anyway, so sometimes this happens when I'm
Hmm.
really sad about something. Again, usually very petty or irrational things, and
Yeah.
I can't talk to anyone about it. Then just the action of opening ChatGPT and
Hmm.
either turning on the voice note to tell it all of this, or like typing if I can't do the voice note, it makes just that's where I'm at my saddest. Like, oh my god, this is my life that I don't even have anyone to tell all of this stuff to, and I'm literally asking a bot to like validate my feelings or to just be like, oh baby, you're right. So that's what makes me sadder than what had made me sad in the original place.
I get that, but
Yeah.
yeah, because I also have done that in my lowest times. I'm just like, hey, GPT. But I try not to make that as my first action when I'm feeling sad or lonely.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it like a reflex. Hey, oh, this is happening, or are you feeling lonely? Then go talk to GPT. Like that's the worst thing I can like train my brain to think like that.
Yes.
So don't rely on GPT. We can talk about it on the pod.
Yes.
I think since we've been so vulnerable all the time,
Yes.
we can do that.
Yeah.
But
Just call us. I think we could be good listeners.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Not me. We can definitely talk to Pooja. But I've been
You're gonna
told
dox me and put my number down, aren't you?
I'm gonna leak her number. Dude, that's like the highest point of fame when your number is leaked.
Really?
Yeah.
Like real number?
What is fake number?
Okay.
That's actually मैं दो चीजें चाहती हूँ, तीन
हम्म,
चीजें चाहती हूँ.
बताइए.
Actually, मुझे ये नहीं लिखना चाहिए. मुझे I should not say it out loud because if people do it, then I'm gonna freak out.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
no,
don't do it, but she wants these
no,
things.
I don't want these things. Just
Okay, let me
moving.
guess.
Okay.
Hate comments?
No.
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 Okay, I was very
I want
confident about that
lovely
one.
princess comments. Please. And every time I say princess, I've realized I keep like touching my hair. Like Kamalika.
Kamalika was the OG princess.
Yeah. Kamalika
Yeah.
was the OG
We want a
princess.
Disney Pixar remake of Kamalika.
No way. Pixar movies are too beautiful. Like too deep. Then Kamalika needs to have a story.
No.
Yeah.
That is one of my most hated tropes where they like humanize and get these villains into gray areas, or like they give them a very sad backstory and they justify
But
their
villains
actions.
originally have a fucking
Not
like
all
sad
of them.
story.
Not
But
all
that's
of
what
them.
make them the villains of the story.
No,
I
I
think
want
so.
people who are just evil. Why
Dude, you
the
should have
fuck not?
seen our expression.
Okay, I have actually written an article on this.
Okay.
Um,
What did that does that say?
okay, it's, I think, I don't remember in detail, but it was like 6 or 10 uh female female villains of all time.
Okay.
And my favorite
Okay.
is Cruella.
Okay.
Because okay, I love Emma Stone and I love the movie also, but I think one thing the movie gets,
Emma Stone is in the movie?
yeah,
Is she Cruella?
yeah, she's Cruella
Oh
in the live
wow.
action one.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a fun watch because
Huh.
also it's Emma Stone, so
Acha,
I can
Emma
watch.
Stone.
Yeah, not Watson.
I thought
Yeah,
Watson.
so I could watch anything with Emma Stone.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
of course the movie is good, but I think it misses the whole point of Cruella. Cruella is cruel for no reason. The OG cartoon Cruella is
Hmm.
so cruel. Literally, she enters a room and the room goes grey. Like everyone just knows
Wow.
from the vibe and the air that, oh, this
That's
is an
so.
evil person. And I hate how much representation we're taking away. Evil people also exist. Evil people have the right for
We are in a
representation.
capitalistic society, guys. Of course, evil people exist, but I feel like these cartoon shows that are there, I don't know. I feel like every villain in that era, because it's not a capitalistic society, so to say, villains have a backstory and it's sad.
I don't want
Like
every villain's
Maleficent.
backstory.
I don't know if you've seen
Yeah, I
Maleficent.
have.
So that she had like a sad fucking story,
Yeah,
and glad she did what she did. So I kind of like those
fair.
villains.
I do like depth in a villain's
Villain
backstory,
story.
but I also want to just embrace that some people are fucking evil. We don't need to justify what they did, why they did. Maybe their dad was bad or some shit like that. No, they're evil because they want to be.
I cannot wrap my head around it, but sure, she's the evil one of the pod. I would
Yes.
be the one जो enter करेगा और एकदम से लिली sunflowers आने लगेंगे.
Okay.
I would love to be that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
can take the
only
evil one.
princess comments.
Princess comments for her, please. No,
Yeah,
princess comments.
but I would love to be Kamalika because I used to love this. Like,
See,
what is
Kamalika
this?
was a straight up villain. She never had a backstory. That's why you love her.
उसे कभी दिया ही नहीं बैक स्टोरी बट आई
So
फील उसका चाइल्डहुड बहुत मेस्ड अप होगा वो बुली हुई होगी
don't
एंड उसके
assume
बाल
that.
ऐसे काट दिए होंगे बुली
Oh,
करते
that's why
समय
she's
that's
so
why she's
conscious about her
yeah she's
hair.
like
Oh, is it
Kamalika
there?
she made it like her signature villain gesture
Yeah.
so I feel like it कुछ करा होगा बुलिंग के टाइम उसके बालों को
Justice for Kamalika, guys.
justice for Kamalika yeah
Oh, coming back to the topic. How do you deal when you feel lonely?
I think the best thing and this is a very recent realization is to ask for help even though it sounds like you're the loser. Why are you asking for help? But please ask for help, which is ask for help from your friends, from your family if you can, or just your therapist.
Hmm.
I think asking for help is the best way because sometimes you're making a lot of things up in your head and assuming a lot of things and making these narratives in your head. What it helps with is that you then realize that you have people who love you, who make you feel seen, who hear you out. And I think that's what you want to sort of realize when you're lonely
Yeah.
that you have people. It's not that you're alone or
Hmm.
you're lonely. And you should also, after you're done dealing with the emotion, if you can realize where it's stemming from, is there a trigger to it? I like intellectualizing, so I do
You
it.
are such a strat person.
I'm not a strat person. It's just like I feel like I need solutions.
Hmm.
Like if there's a problem, I need a solution, which is not the best thing to do, and that's what my therapist also says.
Hmm.
But it's just how my brain works. Because I'm like, कि इतना time क्यों waste करना है? Time is precious. So yeah.
Yeah.
So these are my few cents on
That is
how
a
to deal
very
with
healthy
it.
way to look at it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad if you're doing it.
Yeah. What about you? How do you deal with it? Other than talking to GPT, please don't do it.
Um, I have realized that sometimes I just need to feel lonely
Hmm.
because, again, as I mentioned before, I am a person who does not really completely let myself feel my feelings.
Yeah.
Especially when it's loneliness.
Hmm.
I remember I texted you My mom
Yeah.
had come here, and then I had just dropped her off back to the station, and I was just a lot of things were hitting me all at once, and the biggest feeling was loneliness.
Hmm.
And I literally opened different people's chats, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to meet?" But it was already very late. It was like 11:30, 12 at night,
Yeah.
and I've almost texted you also. Hey, do you want to meet? I had texted like five other people,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh my god. But the weirdest thing,
Hmm.
it was 50-50. What made me not send that text to people was one, that I need to feel this. I
Hmm.
need to just go home and just let myself go through with this, because I know I will feel better at the end of it.
Hmm.
Um, and the other 50% was that I won't be good company right now.
Okay.
So good, bad, whatever it is, it just helped me not send that text and helped me go through the feeling. um Other than this, I've also realized I have two kinds of loneliness,
Hmm.
where one, I just need to feel through it. I need to go into my self pity, self loathing zone for a bit, because
Yeah.
me as a person, I've noticed I will feel completely lonely and pathetic one night, and the next day, I don't know, I will just have the happiest mood. I will eat a good breakfast, I will eat a nice chila, and I will be happy. So I
Yeah.
know it's never gonna stay. Or the other, which I am trying to do more of, but I don't think I'm there yet, is reaching out to people. Because I remember I posted this one reel while I was working through Taste,
Hmm.
in which, as much as I tried, I just looked very sad because I felt very defeated and lonely.
Hmm.
And I posted that reel regardless, because I was like, fuck it, this is the real thing, this is what I'm going through. And so many of my friends from like back in college and random people called me. They're like, hey, you sounded very sad. Are you okay? Please don't worry about it if I can
Oh.
help. And these are people I never thought would call me.
Hmm.
So when you're sad, just post a reel, guys.
Just post a reel.
Just post a
Yeah.
reel.
That's a good way.
So that made me so happy, and not just it took away my loneliness, but also it was like, oh wow, there are people out there who would call me.
Yeah.
They didn't need to. We hadn't talked for like 2 years. They absolutely did not need to, but they called me, and it felt really sweet.
Yeah. Loneliness, like you said, is not like a feeling that just like it is continuous in nature.
Hmm.
It comes and goes. So
Because I feel
it's
like so many times it's so irrational.
correct.
Hmm.
Yeah. But also, I just want to say it on a serious note that if somebody here is watching this episode and is feeling lonely on like a continuous note, or maybe not, and you, I mean, that consumes a large part of your day, please reach out
Yeah.
to people around you.
You never know
Because,
who might actually want to hear that. Like one
yeah,
of my friends that called me, she was like, and I was so surprised. I told her, wow, I mean, and then she said, please fucking call me, dude. I'm not
yeah.
saying this for you, I'm saying this for me. And you never know who would actually love to help you out at that point.
And it's not even about helping out sometimes. There's this, I think, Simon, the business leader, I forgot his full name, but he has a theory of sitting with somebody in the mud,
Oh,
which is that if you're sad,
oh,
just sit with somebody in their mud, like sit with me in the mud.
hmm,
So these things make so much sense. Like if I'm
oh,
sad, just sit with me in the mud. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to give me any advice.
hmm,
Just sit with me. And I
yeah,
think that makes all the difference. You don't have to be like, hey, this too shall pass, or bullshit like that.
yeah,
But just like sit with me in the mud.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that phrase.
Yeah.
I feel like when we're out of it, I'm gonna have amazing skin.
Wow. It's not literal mud.
I would love that.
Yeah, there should be these pits
Yeah,
of like mud.
yeah,
एंड वहाँ पे आप जब एक्चुअली सैड हो, आप वहाँ पे जाके बैठ सकते हो, तो आपका स्किन भी सही हो जाएगा,
yeah.
मुल्तानी मिट्टी से वो मड बन सकता है.
Love that. Guys, business idea.
Business, white space.
White space.
Make this, please make this happen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Make this
we will
happen.
be your first customers. We'll shoot a pod there.
Yeah, we'll be sad.
Yeah, we'll actually be sad.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Okay. Moving on to our next segment, which is
Which is hot stuff. Hot stuff meaning stuff that's hot. Just like us and Kamalika. Kamalika was the real hot stuff, I feel.
she was for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But here we're going to talk about people, places, things, animals. Need place, animal thing. Stuff that we are obsessed with, we like, we can't stop recommending. And yeah, what's your hot stuff? Loneliness edition.
Damn.
What do you go for usually when you're lonely?
I started to realize,
Hmm.
sorry, I realized a few months back that when I'm really lonely, because I had a phase when I was really lonely,
Yeah.
I love cuddling with my hot water bag and sleeping with it
Oh,
because it
that sounds
feels,
fun.
yeah,
Hmm.
it feels so comforting,
Yeah.
not just during periods like normal times. It's just, oh, there's a
I
little
think you
bundle of
crave
warmth.
heat, like
Yeah,
some form of warmth.
yeah, we are
Yeah.
warm-blooded
Yeah. Yeah.
animals. Yeah,
I like that idea.
yeah.
I usually like painting my nails
Oh.
when I feel sad or like lonely. Like that's an indication कि इसको कुछ तो हुआ है.
इससे पूछो.
Yeah, इससे पूछो. I think that's what I go for
Yeah.
usually. Like some sort of activity that involves hands.
Hmm.
Like I like that. Like उस दिन में से तुम आटा वो करवा लो,
गुंदवा लो.
गुंदवा लो and roti बनवा लो.
हाँ.
Like I would want to use my hands because it just distracts me from my thoughts.
Okay.
So anything to do with my hand, I would love that. And I also like smelling stuff when I'm sad.
Oh,
Like that also
I,
distracts me.
I think that just means like you want your other senses more involved.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, perhaps.
You guys should try it if you are feeling lonely.
Yeah,
Sleeping with a hot water bag and painting your nails. Or just help your mom out and gundo aata.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That really works. And we're gonna do like another episode on this, I feel, with a bit more depth.
Hmm.
We
We have
want
to
to keep
feel
it a
lonely a
little,
lot more before
yeah,
that.
yeah. We want to keep it a little chill.
Yes.
So yeah, we're done with the episode. Hope you liked it, and please reach out to your friends, family, therapist. If you don't have anybody to talk to, or you can just maybe I don't know, talk to people in the comment section.
Yeah. You guys can make friends in the comment sections.
Yeah, that's a great, I think, way to make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Like,
Share,
subscribe,
comment,
all the good stuff.
all the good stuff, all the princessy stuff, and we'll see you in
In the
another
next
episode.